Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we'll solve exercise 11A from new syllabus 1. Okay. This is actually percentage related problems. I hope you will easily understand after watching this video. So number one says, during the economic downturn, a company retrenched 24 out of its 400 employees. So what percentage of employees was retrenched? To understand the percentage related problem, I will tell you to understand this formula. This is the easiest one. That is by of multiplied by 100%. Okay. The is will be at the numerator position of denominator. So here we will find out the percentage of employees was retrenched. So how can we find out the percentage? We can find out the percentage in that way. That is. What does is means? A company retrenched 24. So this one is okay, 24. Of. After of, we will get 400. So instead of we will write 400. So 24 out of 400, that is 24 by 400 multiplied by 100%. Okay. Now, after calculating this one, you will find out your answer. Okay. So how can we calculate? We can easily calculate. First, we will cut 400 by 100. That will be 4. Then 24 by 4 will be 6. So final answer will be 6%. So 6% of employees was retrenched. Now, question number 2. Question number 2 says, in a survey, 120 pupils were asked which learning site they would like to visit as part of the National Education Learning Journey. 24 say National Heritage Board, 36 Battle Box, 54 said Singapore Discovery Center, and the rest said they would like to visit the People's Association. Write this result as percentage. So we have to write this result as percentage. So here, similar way, is by of into 100%. We will use this formula to understand this one. So what about the percent of National Heritage Board? So National Heritage Board, the percentage will be how many person want to go at National Heritage Board? That is 24. What is the total? Total pupils, that is 120. So 24 divided by 120 multiplied by 100%. Okay. Now we need to do the calculation. So here we can cut 24 by 4, that will be 6. 120 by 4, that will be 30. Then we can cut 30 by 6, it will be 5. 100 by 5 will be 20. So National Heritage Board will get 20% of pupils want to go National Heritage Board. Okay. Now, what about the Battle Box? So how many students want to go to Battle Box? So Battle Box, if we want to write in that way, Battle Box, how many students want to go Battle Box? That is 36. So 36 out of 120 multiplied by 100%. Okay. Now we need to do the calculation. So at first we can divide by 6. 6 is 36. 620 is 120. Now if we divide 100 by 20, it will be 5. So 6 5s are 30% students want to go Battle Box. Now, what about Singapore Discovery Center? Singapore Discovery Center. Here, 54 students wants to go to Singapore Discovery Center. So 54 by 120 multiplied by 100%. Okay. Now divide. So we can easily divide by 6. 6 9 ja and 6 20 ja. 100 by 20 will be 5. 5 9 ja 45%. So 45% of the students wants to go Singapore Discovery Center, and the rest said they would like to visit the People's Association. So People's Association, how many students want to go? The rest. What is the total number of the students? 120 minus 24 plus 36 plus 54. So if we just subtract, then we get 4 plus 6, 10 plus 4, 14. We have 1, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 2, 11. 120 minus 114 will be 6. So what will be the percentage of the students who want to go to visit People's Association? That will be People's Association percentage will be 6 by 120 multiplied by 100%. Okay. So 120 by 6 will be 20 and 100 by 20 will be 5. So 5% students would like to visit to the People's Association. We can find out this 5% in another way, that is what is the total percentage, that is 100%. Okay. Now, if we want to subtract this one, and this one, suppose 20%, 30%, and 45%, then what we get? We can find out 100% minus 95%. So 100 minus 95 will be 5%. And that is the percentage of the students who would like to visit to the People's Association. Okay. I hope you understand this question properly. Now, question number 3. Calculate the following. 15 whole 1 by 2% of 640. So 15 whole 1 by 2%. So at first we want to convert this mixed into improper. 2 15 is 30 plus 1. That means 31 by 2. Percentage means divided by 100. Of means multiplication 640. Okay. Now we need to do the calculation. Then we will get the answer. So after calculating all of this one by using calculator, we can find out that will be $99.2. Okay. Very simple. You can easily use calculator to solve this one. Now question number B. 6.5% of 5,000. That will be 6.5 by 100. Of means multiplication 5,000. Okay. Now we need to do the calculation. By using the calculator, we can find out that will be 325 people. Okay. Now question number C. 125%. That means 125 by 100 multiplied by 50. Okay. So 100 by 50 will be 2. 125 by 2 will be 62.5 centimeter. And 30.6% of 300 liter, that will be 30.6 by 100 multiplied by 300. Okay. So now if we just do the calculation, 300 by 100, that will be 3, and 30.6 multiplied by 3 will be 91.8 liter. Okay. Simple. Very simple one. Now, question number 4. Question number 4 says, in a certain constituency, there are 8,500 voters, and on election day, 15% of them failed to vote. Calculate the number of people who voted. Okay. So, here how many voters are there? In total voters is 8,500. That is the important part. Okay. And on election day, 15% of them failed to vote. So, number of the voters who failed to vote, that will be number of the voters who failed to vote, that will be 15% of 8,500. Now, find out. 15% means 15 by 100, multiplying 8,500. Okay. So here 8,500 by 100 will be 85. Now multiply 85 by 15. After multiplying 85 by 15, we will get 1,275 voters. Okay. So this number of voters actually failed to vote. Now the question says calculate the number of people who voted. So number of people who actually voted. Okay. Who can vote it. We can find that will be 8,500 minus 1,275. Now, subtracting 1,275 voters from 8,500, we will get 7,225 voters who actually voted on this election day. We can solve this one in another way, and that is here 15% of them failed. So what percentage of the people who actually voted? That will be 100 minus 15, 85% people actually voted. So the question says the number of people of the voted. So what will be the number? Number will be 85% of 8500. Okay. So 85% means 85 by 100 multiplied by 8500. So after multiplying 85 into 85, you will get similar answer, 7,225 people who actually voted. So in both ways, we can easily solve this problem. I hope you understand this one properly. Now, question number 5. Question number 5 says, a company finds that 4 whole 1 by 4% of the tires made are defective. The company made 28,000 tires. How many tires were defective? So we need to find out the number of the defective tires. That will be 4 whole 1 by 4% of 28,000. So 4 whole 1 by 4, that will be 4 4 is 16 plus 1 17. Percentage means divided by 100. Of means into 28,000. Now we need to do the calculation. So 28,000 divided by 100 will be 280. Now 280 by 4 will be 70. So multiplying 17 by 70 right now. 0, 7, 7 is 49. We have 4, 7 on the 7 plus 4, that is 11. So 1,190 tires were defective. Now, question number 6, 6A. Soybeans on average contain 39.5% protein. This is the important part. A bushel of soybean weighs 120 kg. How many kilograms of protein are contained in a bushel? So we need to find out how many kilograms of proteins are contained in a bushel. Okay. So how can we solve this problem? So here we can easily solve it. That is, the question says on average soybean contains 39.5% of protein. Then we can say in a bushel, that means that will be 120 kg of soybean can contain 39.5% of 120 kg. Okay. So that is the amount of protein we will find out from a bushel. Okay. So 39.5% means 39.5 by 100. Of means multiplied by 120. Now, after calculating this one, by using calculator, we can say that will be 47.4 kg of protein we will get from a bushel of soybean. Now, question number B says, 100-acre field yields 50 bushel per acre. How many kilograms of protein does the field yield? Here the question says 100-acre field yields 50 bushel per acre. So here the question says 100-acre field yields 50 bushel per acre. That means in 1 acre field yields 50 bushel. So 100 acre, it will be 50 multiplied by 100. So what will be the total amount of soybean? Total amount of soil we will get from the field, from this line. Okay. From 1 acre, just using unitary method, from 1 acre we can yield 50 bushels of soybean. So from 100 acre, we will get 50 multiplied by 100. That means 5,000 bushel of soybean. This is the first part. And we have already know from question number A, from 1 bushel, we can find out 47.4 kg of protein. I hope you can already remember. So if we can find out 47.4 kg of protein from 1 bushel, then we can find out total amount of protein from 5,000 bushel. That will be 5,000 multiplied by 47.4 kg. So what will be the total amount of protein? So total amount of protein will be total amount of protein will be 5,000 multiplied by 47.4. Why? From 1 bushel, we can find out 47.4 kg of protein. From 5,000 bushel, we can find out 5,000 multiplied by 47.4 kg of protein. After multiplying, we will get 2,37,000 kg of protein. So this is the first method. In a second method, we can say that 100 acre field is 50 bushel per acre. Okay. So here, one bushel represent 120 kg. Fine. So 50 bushel represent 120 multiplied by 50 kg. Fine. From 1 acre. From 1 acre. So what will happen for 100 acre? So from 100 acre, we will find 120 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 100 kg of soybean. I hope you understand this part properly. So 12 5 says 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 lakh kg of soybean we will get from 50 bushels. So in total, 6 lakh kg of soybean we will get from 100 acre field. Now the question says, how many kilogram of protein we will get? So the amount of protein will be what percent? We have already know that will be 39.5%. That is already given in the question. 39.5% of 6 lakh. Okay. Okay. After calculating this one, that means 39.5 by 100 multiplied by 6 lakh, we will also get 2,37,000 kg. Okay. And that is the solution of question number B. Okay. So I hope you understand the chapter properly. So thank you very much for watching this video. See you soon on next video. Until then, Allah Hafiz.